We previously took the high compression turbo Miata to the dyno with the goal of making close to 400 wheel horsepower. Unfortunately, we ran into issues and epically failed by making only 297 wheel horsepower. Thankfully, we have an upgraded ignition system from Humlink Modifications, and that is a Toyota coil on plug kit. We have an upgraded fuel system from Radium, which consists of an upgraded fuel rail, an upgraded fuel pump, an upgraded fuel pump hanger, and an aftermarket fuel pressure regulator, so we could turn the fuel pressure up and essentially give us bigger injectors. Last but not least, we have a fixed timing system, and most importantly, we have Pennzoil, ultra platinum, full synthetic in this bad boy. The Pennzoil is gonna keep the engine safe on the dyno and all the track days and street driving after the dyno, and all those parts are gonna let us make, hopefully, close to 400 wheel horsepower. But without any further ado, let's head to the dyno. One good thing about today, hey, let's go. Do you have anything to say before we make 301 horsepower?
We're gonna make 302 horsepower.
Oh, okay, official predictions. So what are we doing? We're gonna do a base run? Okay, so it should be around 300 wheel horsepower, but temperature is different. The dyno reads differently in this temperature too. Supposedly it reads lower in the temperature, so. It's not misfiring. Look at that. So 29, looking nice. That seems about right. Last time I made 297, but it was hot out, which I guess the dyno like overcorrects for when it's cold out. So it's actually gonna make less power. Just that. I was like, oh, wow. Cool. Nice. How's the ejector duty cycle looking?
We are only at 64%, so we got plenty of room to go.
Nice. And boost duty cycle?
41%.
Right, so technically we can make 60% more boost, right? Is that how that works?
No,
cool.
we could use more boost, but we
Come on, little 42, 6 with something baby turbo. Oh wait, I forgot, I called it a big turbo. We gotta pretend it's big. For all you shit talking, this is what the owners of the dyno call the dyno, the dream killer. And they have things like, look at this. Woo! We made 300 horsepower! Oh my god! Oh, wow! How much boost was that?
strong message.
What, that 1.6s are awesome, right? That's the message?
That was 238 kPa, so that is 20.2 psi.
So like 1 more pound. I mean, picking up 15 horsepower with 1 pound is pretty good.
No, that's 18.
did? You need add any boost there? Wow.
A little bit. I did a half degree of time.
Wow. Did you ever check to see what the ethanol content was? Now, if you're wondering why I haven't been sharing the torque number, it's because the dyno is having a hard time picking up the RPM signal from the coil packs on the car. For the next bowl, we're gonna try grounding the car to the dyno, which sometimes helps, and if that doesn't work, we'll switch to using wheel speed for the torque calculation. Hey, yo! Swing, bada swing!
Last bowl was 22 psi. We were about 70% on the fuel injectors, and we'll go a little bit higher. We'll run until we run out of map sensor.
Page up.
Page up.
Damn, bro! It just sounds way faster. That is awesome! Hey, and we did it! Let's go! Let's go, Pennzoil! Nice!
Yeah.
Alright, how much boost?
A whopping 25 pounds of boost.
Oh, damn!
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we only picked up then 8 horsepower for, wait, not even 8 horsepower, 6 horsepower for 2 more pounds of boost. Seems like we're getting to the limit there. If you guys were ever wondering how bad the motor mounts are in this car, like I just rest my arm on the thing and the entire screen just starts going.
It's like I'm riding on a Hitachi.
That's so bad. So we're at like what, 24 pounds, 23 pounds boost? 25? Wow, 25 pounds of boost. We gotta make 350. So what are we doing to make 350?
More boost.
Okay. We got a 2-inch boost cut. How much boost did it make? My God! Johnny, what were you doing? That's more reasonable. I wonder when it like did that, it probably read weird. There's no way it just made 370 horsepower.
No.
Let's fucking go! Woohoo! It's crazy what the right parts will do, you know?
Really good for stock boys.
Yeah.
It did good.
Yeah. Almost broke 300.
Almost. But now we're well past it.
Yeah.
Almost
So we made 356 at 320, but we have a trick up our sleeve. Let's go. That's totally legitimate, by the way.
Not illegitimate.
Yeah.
Considering the dyno, they updated the dyno computer, so it changes how they do the calibration. So that's probably a more realistic figure for what it's actually making.
Right.
Science!
384. Let's go, baby. And she's still running mint. And so there we are. I did want to drive the car more and do some, like maybe some draggy tests and such to show the extra horsepower, but here's the thing. The last 2 videos you saw of us doing the upgrades to the engine, that was before Christmas. As I'm recording this right now, it's after Christmas. But when I went back into town, yet again caught COVID. This is my 5th time having COVID. Absolutely sucks. I still get pretty sick and it's just like, oh, for the last 4 days, I haven't really been able to do anything. Just now, I'm feeling good enough where I'm here doing the outro so that you guys have the video, but I don't really want to be driving around fucking ripping on this thing right now. But besides that, the dyno went great. Car made 384 wheel horsepower. The way we did that is that we heated up the sensor for the dyno, the sensor that reads temperature and humidity, which then made it think that it was warmer out and thus get rid of the cold temperature correction, or more so, it added a correction for the hot temperature. According to the owners of the dyno, it reads more accurately when it's really hot out, so yeah. On 25 pounds of boost, this thing, you know, making 380 wheel horsepower is about right. So we're gonna go over that number. Finally, after all of this, I could technically call this a 400 horsepower Miata. Not wheel horsepower, but you know, it's definitely making 400 horsepower out of the engine. All the parts performed perfectly. Yanni killed it on the tune as always. If you guys have a Miata, you want it to be tuned, check out Yanni. He's in the Atlanta area, but he also does over the internet tunes. The next thing is to take this car and my new car to another downforce battles. I've got unfinished business with that race. We're gonna win it in this car. But they're not running currently. It's a little bit too cold out. They're doing drift events, but not the downforce battles, so we'll have to wait a few months for that. In the meantime, I may or may not have gotten an addition to the shop. So who wants to see some shop content? Maybe a turbocharged Honda Fit too, you know? Lots of options. Yet again, a huge thank you to Radium, Humlink Modifications, and Pennzoil for making this recent upgrade series possible. I'll see you guys in the next one.